Hey, how y'all doing? Uh, there we go. Okay, yeah, I kind of dogged up there. How y'all doing? We're just getting some started. What the fuck, bro? I'm cooked. Um, hello, hello. I am un I may look a little different, as in I have a face. And I'm back to multi-streaming. So yesterday I found out we yesterday Twitch was being a little bastard. Notably the fact that it wasn't working at all. It wasn't working so much that I accidentally fucked up my stream and broke it into two parts. Which by the way, I found out my 24-hour stream did not stay 24 hours. It didn't even stay the 16 hours of that segment. It instead decided to become a 12-hour stream instead of a 24-hour stream. So yeah, that's a whole thing. I did not record it because I forgot about that function. So there are just a lost 5 hours that you had to be there for, I guess. They don't exist anymore. They're not real. Well, hello. How you doing? Yeah, we're playing more Final Fantasy XIV. The first part of the Heavensward stream is the bare essentials of what's going on. Oh, yes, it has. It has been a while. You know, a lot of getting used to being comfortable in your own skin, we'll say. Oh, why is YouTube chat not showing up? Fucking stream elements. It's... Hold on. Is my YouTube chat... No, it's showing. Is it because I didn't hit the go live button on YouTube? Is that what this is? Are you gonna be this bitch? Let me check stream elements real quick to see if that's the issue, or if it's just being fucking weird on OBS. I spelled stream elements wrong, but still got to the same place. My dashboard? Hold on. I'm on the YouTube one. Activity feed. Streaming tools overlays. Chat. Just seeing if it sends on my end, or if it's being jank. The old streams are gone because, well, that's how the YouTube algorithm works. That's just, yeah. Yeah, if I kept the old streams, my debut would not have gone as well as it did. Yeah, something's up with stream elements. Hold on. I'm going to try and see if unlinking it and relinking it will do anything. And then I got to go to Google and unauthorize it. Hold on. Sorry about all this. More settings. Other settings. Nope. Okay. What? Where's my fucking Google? Manage your Google account. There we go. Third-party connections. Are those icicles teeth? Yeah, I could, those... There are animals out here in the Alaskan tundra. I'll leave it at that. I like to make arts and crafts, okay? Delete all connections you have with Stream Elements. And then you no longer are connected to Stream Elements. Then go to Stream Elements. Log in. YouTube. Continue. Continue. Return to application. And then go to chat. YouTube. Refresh. Okay, is it showing up on stream? Because I had this problem when it was... I didn't have this problem on the debut stream. What's going on? Would you like to send me my new Discord? Oh, yeah, you can send me the new one in Whispers, yeah. Yeah, it's not working. Oh my fucking god. Why? Why? Let me try and reset it to default. Okay, this is gonna look real bad for a second. Defaults. Yes. Okay. And then, go to Stream Elements, refresh. Nope. Why is it not letting me log into Stream Elements? What the fuck? There we go. Streaming tools, overlays, copy URL. Go into OBS. Control-Alt-V. 1920 and 1080 is the aspect ratio. One more test. Okay, well, we'll have to wait a couple seconds for it to show up, but... And I should have gotten a Twitch notification in Whispers. There we go. Nope. YouTube chat just isn't working. I'll have to go with a different provider than Stream Elements, because Stream Elements always breaks with YouTube. Hold on, let me just try and close the software and reopen it and see if that fixes it. No, because that wouldn't fix it. Because yeah, I just have to hit live on YouTube. That's the problem. Because it breaks. Well, that sucks that we won't have chat. Well, yeah, we'll make it work. Hold on, can I scuffed bring up a chat window? Yeah, we're gonna do something scuffed real quick. Hold on. Window capture. Select window to capture. We got the YouTube. No, wrong one. There we go. There we go. Are you happy, YouTube chat? Oh my god, this is so scuffed. Don't mind the scuff, don't mind it. Okay, we're opening FF14. I gotta turn down the music. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for what I've done, for the atrocities I have caused. All right, let's get back into it. Yeah. I have the new account. I just gotta... I'll add you after stream. Or if I find, like, a free time to take a break or something. Oh, I gotta swap screens. And add the chat. Add source... web source... Well, window... Capture... Window capture 3... we're gonna do a little bit of... And then we're gonna crop it. This will be the scuff one. We're just prepping a scuff thing real quick. Top will cut off like 200. That seems good. And for the bottom, we'll cut off like 50. That seems awesome. And chroma key, opacity down. No, we don't need opacity down for this. We'll keep it as is. Giga scuffed. We love to see it. No, it's only fitting. As soon as we get one thing to work, something breaks. It's how it works. So where we left off last time, we were going into this dungeon to find Iceheart and parlay, so she can also parlay. I cannot imagine what brought you this far, but you are welcome to enter the tunnels as if it is your own will. I'm assuming the XIV beacon still functions, and we must pray that to the 12 that it does. We shall arrive at our destination in mere moments. Though I do not oh, wow. I'm like totally overvoicing everyone. Though I do not expect to be greeted by the primal Shiva, we should nevertheless be prepared for a frosty reception. The heretics do not like to rejoice the appearance of uninvited guests, particularly ones with our history. Alright, Alfino. I'm gonna get nerfed because I'm level 60, because I accidentally did too much content off stream so I could skip all the Realm Reborn nothing that was happening. An impressive structure. I wonder how many ages it has endured. Mayhap you may ask its occupants. They seem like a friendly bunch. Jokester. He's a fucking jokester. He got jokes. He's a funny guy. Dogs of Ishgard, it is not enough that you banish our beloved saint. Will you not be satisfied until the ice is slick with the last drops of our blood? Jesus Christ, bro. Chill. Stay your weapons. We've come under a flag of parley. We only wish to speak with your mistress, that we might broker peace. You think us fools, boy. It will take more than honeyed words to earn our trust. You walk with a dragon slayer. We know all too well what he is capable of. Alright, brother. Alright, chill. My reputation precedes me. Bro, stop joking. They give us little choice. Come, brothers, may dragon's wings bear us to glory. Alright. So Alfino, this time you're gonna participate in combat, right? Not just AFK on us? There we go. Alright. Just making quick work of him. Oh, I have to summon Eos. I forgot to do that. I forgot about, like, one of my class's primary mechanics, but we're chill. Oh, Lewis Stocks of the first line seems like a unique character, so I'll focus him. Alright, cool. He'll figure it out. What does Infirmary do? Oh, no problem. I barely have to pay attention during these fights. I'm horribly overleveled and overgeared. So, like, I'll pay attention to what's going on with you. VTuber now? Because, well, I just wanted to be the whole time. I mean, disembodied voice with, I mean, there was a point where I was like I was apparently like a little guy. I mean, they fight like demons. 'Tis death to remain. Fall back, brothers. Retreat to the cinders. Oh, neat. Join the club. Become gamer. I see no sign of Lady Iceheart. What should we do that we have questioned? What would that we could have questioned one? Okay. Alfino talks weird. What would you ask that we do not already know? They make for the cinders, so must we. Even should an ambush wait us, 'tis certain that there will be more heretics to question. The cinders, you say? I confess, the name is unknown to me. Mayhap you would be so good as to enlighten us, Einstein. I suspect it is the heretic's way of referring to... Oh, there's no funky positions to be speaking of. I'm very in control of this body. As someone who's been here for quite a while... Yep. I suspect it is the heretic's way of referring to the Dreamin' Dragon, an island of sorts found within the midst of a frozen lake of the Ash Pool. Why just YouTube chat? Well, I would totally have Twitch chat, but it feels pointless to have Twitch chat on YouTube when Twitch bans YouTube chat. That, like, it's just one of those things where... Also, it allows me to ignore one if I feel like one's just being a little shitter. And less of a chance of pollution on two platforms. It's much easier if someone says something on Twitch, and that's like a racial slur, and that doesn't show up on my YouTube stream, so only my Twitch stream gets demonetized, if that makes sense. Oh, by the way, Josie, they can't see you on YouTube. There is no shared chat, so... Yeah. Some 500 years past, 'tis told that the Azure Dragon of the age of... I guess. 'Tis told that the Azure Dragoon of the age fought a dragon of titanic proportions. After a savage struggle, the mighty creature was weakened to the point of death and forced into a magic slumber by the entire chapter of the Holy Sea Sorcerers. Well, I could show both, but the problem, the problem is it's against Twitch TOS to share YouTube chat. Their reasoning is ban evasion, but I think it's platform insecurity, honestly, because Twitch has been going through it. Twitch's financials have been getting worse and worse by the year. Oh yeah, the Dragoon armor is sick. I think Dragoons and Dark Knights have the best armor, unique armor in the game. Well, specialized armor. Ere long, a rain of ash and cinders did begin to fall from the sleeping serpent's motionless form, covering the creature at length in a shroud of gray, and of course, a thick layer of ice has since formed on top of it. But you may be sure I speak true. Oh yeah, Twitch has become awful. The good news is I qualify for subscribers and monetization. People can just subscribe. I can't withdraw until I become an affiliate. The bad news is everyone has to deal with ads now, and way more of them. YouTube is a significantly better platform for that reason. It's also just better from a creator standpoint. I understand the appeal of Twitch from a viewer. I don't like viewing streams on Twitch, but I understand the appeal. And I understand how Twitch has a much better user experience initially, but YouTube is just looking like a better option by the day. So many Twitch-only streamers have begun multi-streaming. YouTube chat is not really buggy so much as it is integrations with YouTube are buggy. But YouTube has been far more consistent and forgiving for me, overall. A fascinating tale. We should make haste to the Ashen Isle. The Dreamin' Dragon lies far to the west, but before we approach the frozen beast, however, there's another place I would like to visit first. I'm told the convictors have set up camp in Twin Pools. Their leader, Geniteliot, what? That can't be real. Oh, Janteliot. I added the E, and that became a very different name. Emotes and redeems. YouTube has emotes. It's just, you can't access them until you have the membership feature. So while Twitch has the option for free emotes, by the way, I do have emotes. I don't know if you have access to all of them as a mod, but I do have some emotes. Yeah, you only have access to the free ones, I think. There we go. Oh, the emotes work in the chat. I was worried that wouldn't happen. No, that's totally cool. Yeah, you get the default YouTube ones. We have Twitch chat at home. A sound suggestion. Let us speak to the convictors then, and temper our haste with a measure of caution. I really like the Popcat one. I made it my banner on Discord. Eventually, YouTube will get the emotes I commissioned. I'm very excited for when they do. I've got more in the pipeline. They should be done by the end of January. And that'll fill out my full chat roster. And I can rearrange. Discord server win. Oh, yeah, I should open up mod interviews. I made a form for it and everything. I'll do that tomorrow. I'm gonna open up mod applications. And if I have enough mods with Discord experience, I will totally open up a Discord server. But I'm not managing a Discord server on my own. Fuck that shit. Because y'all are freaks. You watch me, so I can't trust you. Oh, yeah, I can trust you enough, but, like, I'd like more than one mod, because I need people to be able to observe that. I need at least one mod for every 24 hours of the day. Because it's too much to expect you to stay up literally 24 hours. Hey, I'm okay with mods having lives, but, like, I need more of them, the more of them are normal people, is kind of the vibe. Also, like, if I'm gonna be bringing on new people, I'd say I need, like, 5 mods. Yeah, I'd say 5, so, like, there can be a little bit of time zone variation, possibly. So that way they can, like, be awake at a normal hour when it's, like, late as fuck and weirdos might be on. Well, well, what do we have here? Hoping to join the esteemed ranks of the convictors, are we? The hard-eyed lass looks promising, but you have a frail look to you, boy. I give you 3 days ere the wilds claim your corpse. Yeah, I want to have, like, a wide variety of times for people. Also, like, existing amongst the ranks of those who may break the rules. I beg your pardon. Be not so quick to judge. I've seen this frail youth fell heretics with a flick of his wrist. Bro, Alfino is frail. He is frail and weak compared to me, Chad Scholar, versus Virgin Arcanist. Oh, I do have a nose. I just keep looking to the right. It's hidden under my hair. I have long hair, okay? No. Who are you to question my... By the fury. That armor, that lance. I don't know why I went with that voice, but... we have a very different dynamic going on because of that one line. The Azure Dragon himself grazes our camp. Pray forgive my disrespect, sir. I'm Gentella, leader of the Convictors and fellow slayer of dragons. May I ask what the winds, fair or foul, okay, carry you to our humble camp? Ah, Lady Iceheart, is it? Aye, I know her by her reputation. But I'm afraid I've seen naught of her people. That said, my own man can be, somewhat lax when it comes to maintaining reports. You may wish to question them yourselves. Thank you, we shall. Yeah, I got in contact with some people. It was a long process, but they were very cooperative with me. Thank you, we shall. Maple, Einstein, let's make our way through the camp and see what information there is to be had. Oh, mount speed, yay! I move faster now. Oh, that's noticeable. That's noticeable. Thank you. In the past 50 years, would you have anything to do with that? Okay. Well, this speed. I can explain. Yeah, the thing is, they're high in protein, and, you know, sometimes the elk population migrates, and you have to find solutions. Surely one of these people will have encountered heretics while out running. Pray speak with as many as you can. Nay, I know of no heretics. Do you honestly expect me to keep track of every Ratmax, Vermont, and Bernat that wanders in and out of the camp? There are heretics in the area? I have not the faintest idea. Why, a heretic could pass right under my nose and I'd be none the wiser. I hunt dragons, dear lady. Big ones. Forever do I scan well, here's the thing. Alaska doesn't get a lot of sun for most of the year. And also, I have my reasons to stay indoors. Gaming is great. There's supplements. I take supplements. Forever do I scan the skies for signs of my prey. I care not for the miserable creatures that scurry upon the ground. Okay, whatever, dude. I'm sorry, my brain immediately saw you will take your screen light and you will enjoy it. And my brain immediately went to, Kitten will take their blue light and they will enjoy it. And, like, I can't, I'm a problem. Looking for heretics, you say? Why don't you go and bother Perquet or someone? I've seen enough trouble keeping these preening fops fed and closed as it is. 'Tis no business of mine what folks do with themselves out there in the wilds. Oh. Ah, okay. Sorry, just drinking water. Man, the convenience of Twitch chat not working so I could just put my water bottle on my desk was nice. Unfortunately, that has to be where I put my mouse, and I actually have to read Twitch chat now. Something I can help with you. Something I can help you with, my lady. Heretics, is it? Never seen one myself. But ain't to say I haven't heard a thing or two. This is such a terrible voice. Kill me. Kill me now. We would be grateful for any information you can share with us. The gods know we've gleaned precious little from the rest of these people. Okay, the problem is, like, reading an Irish accent is much harder than doing an Irish accent for me. Like, a bit of an Irish accent I can pull off, but trying to read one, it's a bit of an issue. And also, Alfino, that is wild. That is a wild just thing to say. That's so out of pocket. Just saying ... people. That's crazy. If it please my lord, I'm Perquet, soldier by trade. They're not much of one, I'm honest. Everyone for fucking god, I can't do accents and read lines. I can only do accents on improv. If it weren't for the love of stabbing folk that I took up the spear. It weren't for the love of stabbing folk that I took up the spear. Well, yeah. I can only do a Scottish accent when I'm voicing a dwarf. It's how it works. No, it was by order of Sir Jean Talet's father. Still, as long as they keep paying me wages, I ain't too fussy at what they have me do. Not everyone's as patient as me, though. Plenty of low-born lads who get pressed into service start grumbling before they even seen their second battle. Oh, my immediate dwarf thing was rockin' stone. Oh god, that destroyed my voice. Oh fuck. I haven't done that in so long. My little voice box. Also, I probably peaked the mic with that. I should probably get some lozenges or something. if I'm going to be talking as much as I do. I gotta get used to it. I don't talk this much normally. I mean, I talk to myself a little, but, like, I don't talk to other people this much. Once they've got thinking about how unfair it all is, it doesn't take much for heretics to turn their heads. From what I hear, the simple problem is freedom tends to do it. That may explain how Lady Isart has been able to expand her following so swiftly. Sad to say, some mates of mine gobbled down the heretics' tripe and asked for seconds. Told me they were off to the Western Highlands to light a signal fire. That's how you let the heretics know you're serious about joining their ranks, apparently. Send up some purple smoke and the bastards come to you. Why did we need an entire text box to you? For you? Is that so? Why then am I minded to start a fire? Why then I'm minded to start a fire? This Dragoon's got jokes. I honestly might do the Lancer quest just to hear this man's jokes, because he got jokes. Oh, we get an Aether Current. If we lure our forces into position, then we must find a means of producing a signal of purple hue. As it so happens, I once heard of the tale of a trapper who dropped a hide of woolly yak into his campfire. Aside from the terrible stench, the story also described how the smoke from the smothered flames was tinged in a deep violet. You're a monster hunter of some note. Arkveld? We're fighting Arkveld now? Okay. It should prove a trifling task for you to procure a number of hides. We need to burn more than one ere the heretics notice our beacon. Master Alfino, you and I shall gather wood for the fire. It should take both of us to find enough dry fuel in this frozen wasteland. Let us meet again at the Dreaming Dragon with the fruits of our labor. All right. Run away! Yeah, we're gaming. We're gaming up in here. Where's the woolly yak? They should spawn. You're telling me they're here. Why aren't they here? You lied to me. You lied to me. They're not here. What? They're not here. They're over here. What? Time to broil them. It's a combination of several softwares that allow me to capture my face accurately. But it is mostly the simple tech of a camera, yes. Okay. No. No arm movement. No, I'm keeping my arms on the game right now. That's what we'll say. If you head to my blue sky, you can actually see a better picture of me at the moment. I'm not gonna go, like, showing myself off in the middle of stream. That's uncouth. I mean, I must remain some chastity. I mean, technically always chastity, but, you know. Good. Twould seem that collecting firewood is a new experience for Master Alfinod. He must have had a privileged upbringing. Ahem, have you the hides we need? Bristly hide of a now hideless yak. Yeah, I told you guys, like, I cannot trust half of you to be mods. Hiring out of community might be better. The only responsible people are, like, people who don't know me or hate me.
Ah, I should have known it would be you.
Hell yeah. It's our girl. And it's voice acted, so I get to rest my voice.
Word reached me of a struggle with a small but well-armed band of trespassers. Forgive my comrades their hostility. Few come here uninvited, and fewer still with good intent. Now, tell me why you are here. So, you seek to stem the Dravanian tide with talk? A romantic notion. If you but knew the truth, the spark which lit the flames of this animosity, you would understand the futility of your quest.
Oh no, so sometimes, you know, my hair gets a little frosted on the ends. I run low, so you know, being out here, your hair gets a little frosty. The good thing is it keeps away from me having to style it as much. It kind of stays where it stays put where it needs to be.
The Holy See has taken such pains to suppress. 'Twas more than a millennium past when an Elizan tribe first sought to claim the lands of Kurthas as its home. Unfortunately for them, Kurthas was already home to dragonkind, and they were not inclined to make way for the invaders. Thus did a bloody war begin. A war which might well have rumbled on until one or the other side was exterminated, had it not been for the resolve of a single woman. That woman's name was Shiva. While those around her fought and died, she attempted to parley with the dragons, and in so doing discovered them to be possessed of profound intelligence and reason. The great worm, Heavensward, in particular, so enchanted Shiva that she found herself growing to love the creature, whom her people considered a monster. In the eyes of a near-immortal dragon, however, the fleeting life of an Elezen is as that of a freshly cut rose. Scarce has the flower bloomed before it begins to fade and wither. Such melancholy musings plagued Heavensward, who had found in Shiva an unexpected and beloved soulmate. He knew that all too soon, death would snatch her away from him.
Ayo, she banged a dragon? I mean... It was alright. You know, it's just a day, honestly. Like, I've never been one for gifts, honestly. Mainly because, unless I get something for myself, I never use it. Hey. Unexpected and beloved soulmate only means one thing. This is fantasy. This happens all the time, but...
Unable to bear the thought of their separation, the maid bid the worm consume her, that their spirits might be entwined.
I mean, whatever floats your boat. Whatever floats your boat. I know some subreddits you can check out if that's really your thing, but...
Though loath to perform the deed, Heavensward ultimately gave in to her plea. And soon thereafter, the tale of their ill-fated love spread throughout the two warring factions. No more could they raise blade or claw against one another, knowing that the souls of their kin were so inextricably bound.
Was not expecting to give this this stream a vortag, but here we are. We're checking all sorts of boxes with this Final Fantasy stream today.
In the days that followed, man and dragon learned to live in harmony, and together built a nation unlike any the world had ever known. For 200 years did this blissful age of peace continue, as it would to this day, had vilest envy not stirred in the hearts of the Elezen. It is said that worms owe their longevity to the boundless reserves of vitality found within their eyes. And 'twas in this belief that a traitorous band of knights deceived their allies of some 2 centuries, and took by force that which they coveted. Nidhogg, he who now stands poised to unleash his wormlings upon Ishgard, was the great dragon who lost an eye
I
to
blink
Elezen
weird.
treachery.
That's the thing that you haven't gotten to know. Also, if I turn too far, the camera doesn't like my eyes.
And until he prizes it from the hands of the traitor's progeny, no amount of conciliatory words will stay his fury.
Oh, I just blink really quickly. It's because okay, I have a whole thing about, like, blinking. It's complicated, but it's a Final Fantasy stream. I'm not gonna get into... No, fuck it, we're getting into the blinking thing. So... I have a whole thing about, like... sleep. And blinking is connected to this trust. I don't like sleeping because why would I sleep when I could experience more things? Is kind of my vibe. Okay. Thanks for stopping by. But, yeah, like, it's a whole thing, and blinking plays a part in that. I don't close my eyes for very long, because I want to, see the world and experience things. And there may be some health issues associated with my need to experience things. But, it's... yeah. So I have this, like, thing where I just can't blink for very long. I just blink really quickly. Because I don't like having my eyes closed, because I might miss something.
You are wrong, Lady Iceheart. Lest you misunderstand, I do not doubt your vision of the past. 'Tis true that Nidhogg greatly desired to reclaim the Eye. Indeed, it was for that very reason that I kept it with me as I roamed the land, attempting to draw him away
Stream
from the city.
EXP. I don't fucking know. Is that a YouTube thing? Or are they trying to add fucking Twitch interaction to this shit? I've never watched a YouTube live stream, so I don't know. I'll have to look into that. Yeah. That's new. I don't know. I've been gone for a year, and that means I've been gone for a year. Like...
Good gods.
Until recently, Nidhogg seemed unable to resist its allure and pursued me relentlessly. Needless to say, that is no longer the case. Now, it would seem, he has fixed his attention on Ishgard itself, though he knows full well the Eye does not reside there.
You believe he targets the capital for another reason?
I believe reason has all but left him. Through the Eye, I feel much of what Nidhogg
Ooh, that
feels,
was...
and the dragon's thirst for vengeance will not
That
be
was a long
quenched
time
by
ago,
all
yeah.
less
I
than a sea of
don't quite
blood.
remember.
If Nidhogg is indeed lost to reason, might we not seek an audience with Hraesvelgr instead?
Yeah, it's the old text.
He has thus far shown no inclination to aid in the invasion of Ishgard, and may yet welcome our efforts to broker a peace.
You still believe that a peaceable solution can be found? Very well. I will take you to him. Our road will lead us to Dravania, the homeland of dragonkind. There we shall ascend unto the clouds, where Hraesvelgr resides.
Oh, I got the glowy. The RGB crystal in my heart. Oh, it's like a cloak thing. It's not quite a hood, it's just like a full collar thing to like keep my profile low.
Is autumn mist, my friend?
Keep snow from getting in my mouth when I run.
I sense the many battles are beginning to take their toll. rest a while. And should you lose sight of us, Dravania lies beyond the mountains to the west.
Midgar Solmer.
The vestiges of thy mistress's blessing are not as faint as once they were. Thy will to succeed grants thee unusual fortitude. But will it be enough?
Surely. Surely it will be enough. There are 3 more expansions. 4, actually. Amazon package. Actually, I accidentally fucking hit my button. Decreased my DPI. Let me see these. Oh, these are just different colors. Not really. No, I'm not into it. I'll get the fucking, money. You are Maple, yes? Pray address me as Isael. I'll address you as Iceheart, because that's easier to say. Jesus Christ. 'Tis passing strange, is it not? That fate should bring us together thus. Never did I think I'd walk alongside of the Warrior of Light. But history is full of such unexpected alliances. Shall we make our way into Dravania, then? The chill of the Western Highlands is unrelenting, and I would sooner be under the sheltering canopy of the Chocobo Forest. So if we're talking about, title games, there are 16. If we're talking about actual games, the number is probably closer to, like, 23, I think. Because we got, we've got Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the second 6 game, 7. No, there's probably like 40 of them, now that I think about it. Because there's like a billion Final Fantasy 7 games. And there's Lightning Returns and Lightning Strikes Back, which is the 3 Final Fantasy 13 games. There's Final Fantasy Tactics, Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Lion. I would consider War of the Visions. I would consider War of the Visions its own game, as well as Final Fantasy Brave Exvius proper, because they both had their own individual plots. So yeah, there's a lot of Final Fantasies. That's all I gotta say. Where's the map? Dravania, where chocobos roam. Oh, we're not even on that map yet. What the fuck? No, it's a hand. It's picking me up like a wet cat. Yeah, I'm just gonna teleport to the crystal, because I think I went the wrong way. Where's my... Oh, I was going the right way. I'm fucking stupid. I gotta go back now. Alright, see ya. Alright, there we go. Yeah, honestly, when they said the frozen dragon, I thought they were talking about up there. The Tarutara multiplying, please send help, is a thing I just saw in chat. So that's a thing. Nope, that's not it. This it? Oh, it's clapped in. What? How do I get there? What? How do you get there? Is it the other way? Oh my god, this arrow is so fucking confusing. All right. Did I just fucking drive by that polar bear? Well, I might as well get that if I'm here. All right, almost there. Ah, there it is. $900 to the east. Didn't mean to do that. Ah! If there's, like, just one more I have to grab, and it's already, like, pretty close, I'll just do it. Because we move pretty fast now, so it's not really that much of a concern. Northeast. So I'd say it's, like, probably over here. To the east. Okay, so a little more correction right here. Oh, it's probably like right on this hill. There's no way it was like right next to this. Oh my god, it's right next to the fucking house. Ugh. I got all the travel aether currents, so now it's just stories. Well, quest. All right. I'm glad we're making decent progress, and there's... And I've nearly unveiled the entire map, so... That's not half bad. I wish I was doing it on, like, Dark Knight or something. I'll have to learn how to play tank with Dark Knight. Alright, there we go. Technically, that's also leveling up Summoner, but I haven't played Summoner in, like, eons. The last time I played Summoner was, like, fuck, like... Definitely way, way more than a year. There we go.
Beyond Abalathia's spine, the great mountain range that spans the continent of Aldenard from east to west. Into the deepening shadows of Som-Al, where lies the ancient home of dragonkind. To a land where the soil slithers and the skies seethe with sinuous shapes, they came.
Those are cool-ass trees. I'd be interested to know if there's, like, real-world counterparts for them. Well, I'm gonna head to the bathroom real quick. I'll be back. All right, we're back. Oh, are we? Why are we a little? We're a little funky right now. Okay. Oh, all the text's getting a little funky right now. Okay. Okay. There we go. We're back. We're actually back. Yeah, it took like, what, like 40 minutes? Now we stand on the threshold of Dravania, at the south path of Solm Au. The path of Solm Au will take us far to the west, beyond the embrace of the forest branches. Sorry about that, just had to make some adjustments. I may have bumped my mic. It will be a long and demanding journey. Might I suggest that we take our rest in the village up ahead? See that we are properly provisioned. I don't know, I move pretty fast, man. I move pretty fast. I move Sonic speed. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Man, that is possibly the most streamer sentence I've ever heard. Not out of, like, that's a thing that normally happens to streamers. It's just a lot of streamers are mentally unwell. And it's good to get help. That's kind of how we get into this passion. Like, no one who streams is normal, but some people unfortunately need a bit more help. Yeah. Yeah. I get angry into upset into angry is kind of the... The wild chocobos. Tailfeather was built on hunters... Oh, no, it's fine. You're chill. I can handle serious stuff and move back to streaming. Like, it works. Tailfeather was built by hunters who make their living capturing and selling the beast. The hunter Marsachamp is an acquaintance of mine. Being a gregarious sort, he would no doubt welcome our arrival. And he will also possess more recent knowledge of the road we seek to travel. I trust there are no objections. Only to do this ceaseless chatter, but if we are to meet this acquaintance of yours, let us do it before Ishgard burns. Well, here's the thing. I'm a rage baiter by trade. Like, I live on rage bait. I am like a wrestling heel manifest into a person from, like, frame 1. Like, rage bait is my life. Oh, it's a really cool aetherite. I like that aetherite. I like that we're finally getting to places where the aetherite can be more unique. Because I've only seen the basic Aetherite up until this point, basically. I don't have any mail, okay. I just saw a delivery Moogle, so... I should bring the mic a little closer. There we go. Oh, he's got the fit. Well, tan my hide and call me a Leatherface. We have visitors. I immediately went Southern, and it feels that was appropriate. Oh-ho, ain't it lovely? Ain't it the loveliest say? Been too long, girl. That it has, Master Champ, that it has. My companions and I are on a pilgrimage to Solmal. Might we stay in Tailfeather for a while and prepare for the next leg of our journey? Of course, of course. Stay as long as you like. In fact, I wouldn't suggest leaving the forest at all. Dragon's been absolutely bleeding murderous of late. Forgive me, sir, but I'm not sure I understand. Do the dragons not bother you here in the forest? Bother us? Did you say not explain things to you, boy? You seen them towering clem trees all about, haven't you? If you were flying above the canopy, you'd barely be able to see the ground. And as you expect, the local wildlife's canny enough to stay hidden beneath the leaves, which is why the dragons do their hunting elsewhere, and we can do ours in peace. I see. Thank you for the explanation. You're welcome. Now, I know it won't stop Ysella here, but the dragons aren't the only things we need to keep an eye out for, especially if you're set on heading west. I built this cabin Ford tough. Damn, they literally just made recolors of the same shirt. Like, a ton of recolors of the same shirt. That's crazy. Actually, I don't think this would go bad with some good gloves. Actually, like the green base a bit, but I suspect it's all the same coloration stuff. So I'll try on that. I'll get that when the quest is done. I dare say you're wondering what could possibly be worse than dragons, eh? Well, I'll tell you, the bloody Ganath. They're what you might get if you crossed an antling with a Magello crab and taught the thing how to walk on two legs. Never used to stray far from the hives out of fear of the dragons, but they've gotten more aggressive of late, sending out war parties from mounds in all directions. They've even taken to harassing the Dravanians in their own lairs, if you can believe it. And when they venture into the forest, which is more and more, by the way, they certainly ain't afraid to come after my lot. I can only imagine how much worse it'd be closer to the Ganath's home territory. Voice acting? Ah, 'twould seem that much has changed in Dravania. The Ganath are not wont to cause such strife when I lived here. You lived here, in Dravania. Aye, 'twas time. Following the calamity, my family was dead, my home was gone, and I had fled from the bitter cold to these lands. I knew not the paths to the forest then, so I wandered out from its under. And wandered out from under its protection of its burrows. That was when I chanced upon Heavensward. I forget how they pronounce it. He had descended from his mountain lair to hunt for food. My exhausted mind could not content with the sight of a majestic worm, nor the vision of the past his presence visited upon me. Thankfully, Master Champ found my unconscious form at the edge of the trees and nursed me back to health, and in Terfell there I remained for some time. Hence your familiarity with the locals. But I interrupted you. You were saying the Ganath were once a peaceful people. Peaceful would not be the most fitting description. They are a fiercely territorial tribe, and any who intrude upon their domain are attacked without hesitation or quarter. Outside the borders of their homeland, however, they were rarely hostile. Indeed, we were even able to trade with them on occasion. Music's not too loud, right? Wow, music just stopped. What the fuck? Okay. They've changed then. What of it? We've not the time to creep through the underbrush of some roundabout route. I say we make straight for Strom Owl and crush any unruly insect we met underfoot. A more direct path, then. Very well. Let us first follow the trail west out of the forest, and make for the statue of the Stained One. From there, we should have a fair view of the road that leads to Stomal, shall we? Yeah, I'm getting... I made too many people British, and it's becoming a problem. I don't have that many British accents. If we're talking Bloodborne, I can go fucking, away, foul beast. But other than that, like, I'm gonna struggle to get too many voices out of this. Good, my mount can clip through walls. Yeah. I have to? Yo, they got some sick sticks, honestly. And honestly, like, on the note of, like, rage bait stuff, like, I've dealt with much worse than what most people on the internet are gonna throw at me. Like, I'm just here to vibe most of the time. I can get fucking mad. Like, people have seen who have seen the Revengeance stream. No, I can get fucking mad if something pisses me off, but most of the time, I'm just like, I'll make it work. They got guns? When did bugs get guns? Did I miss that patch? Did that update not get sent through to me? Who gave the ants guns? Did I get trapped? Am I stuck? Okay. I'm sorry, that was just like wild. Like, I heard a gunshot and I was like, that came from an ant. Should we chance to meet up with Marcichamp again, remind me to thank him. He had not warned us to expect Ganath. I doubt he... Oh, had he not warned us to expect Ganath, I doubt we would be standing here. Amid the ruins, I would tentatively describe as Ishgardian. The style, if not quite identical, betrays a definite resemblance. You have a scholar's eye, Master Althinard. This structure is in fact over 1,000 years old. It is a remnant of an age where our ancestors and dragonkind lived together in peace. You claim this is evidence of a harmonious past. I was taught that these buildings were constructed by heretics in honor of your Dravanian masters. This rubble inspires no awe in me. Stubborn fool, how desperately you cling on to the false teachings of your beloved Holy See. Enough, both of you. You threaten the success of our mission with this incessant squabbling. Pray reason with these two. Quite. Lest you forget, our goal is to prevent a war which claims the lives of Dravanians and Asgardians alike. If we are to accomplish this, you must learn to tolerate each other's presence. I trust in Maple's gifts. In time, the secrets of history will be brought to light. Let that be enough, Enstian. You would have me console until Maple's visions confirm the truth. Very well, but bait me not. Our meeting with Harsvulgur will likely provide the catalyst for Maple's gift requires, as it did mine. Let us press on. Oh, I can't even see the pants. Yeah, these are atrocious. Spy you the great three towers to the west. Ishgardians know them as the Angst Shrine. This place serves as a roost for Haustvigur's lesser kindred. I will not fucking ever pronounce these words correctly. If we are to reach the peak of Stromal, then we must first beseech these dragons to open the way. But do not be disheartened. The one who leads them is a friend. Of rather more concern is the disproportion of Ganath. Let us survey our approach to these towers, see if the path is clear. Run away! Okay. Freaky tree. That tree's a little freak. Looking at me with his freak eyes. I'm actually very close. I like all the sprites moving around. That's a fucking dragon. "'Tis I feared. The road ahead is teeming with Gana's soldiers." What the fuck was that line read? Holy shit. Master Chomp did not exaggerate then. These beastmen have grown brazen indeed if they would threaten the dragon so openly. Do they intend to assault the lair itself? I pray they do not. Mighty though my Dravanian friends are, they are yet vulnerable to the Yeah, they have fucking guns. Wait, when did we give bugs guns? There's no route save before us. Should the beastmen offer battle, we have no choice but to accept. Who gave the beastmen guns? The fucking big bad Beetleborgs coming out here with their fucking muskets or whatever. What the fuck? We got a cultivator. He's into cultivation fantasy. What? He's dead. Oh, they were hidden in the bushes. We had explored the map incorrectly, as I often do, where I keep breaking encounters because I just go the wrong way, or the way they don't expect me to, because I like to off-road. Efficiency rather than pathing. I mean, these fire drones have, like, no HP. I mean, I guess they're supposed to be guys with muskets, so, like, they wouldn't be built to be tough, but, you know. You'd think they'd offered a challenge. When did I unlock, Broil? Okay, so when I start seeing stuff at level 54, I'll just remove Ruin 2. Emergency Tactics. Transforms next Galvanize and Catalyze into HP. And Dissipation. Orders the fairy away while granting you a full Aetherflow stack. Also increases healing magic potency by 20%. Current fairy will return once the effect expires. Oh, okay. So I'll just get better at healing. Yeah, 20% would be a much bigger buff than what my fairy currently does. So it just removes some of the automation to make it a more active thing. Ooh, chain stratagem. So I could target my allies, and they become more susceptible to my healing, because they are more likely to be crit. And my healing is based on crits. That's cool. Ooh, excognition. Cognigation. Yeah, excognition. That'll be next expansion, I get that, but I'm excited for those. I take no pleasure in killing enough. 'Twas to avoid bloodshed that I agreed to join you on this journey. While it cannot be helped, we may proceed to the courtyard together, but I leave the task of hailing its occupants to me. And keep your lance at your back, Dragoon. On my word to the Warrior of Light, I shall start no fight, only finish it. You are truly beyond salvation. Come then. God, they fucking hate each other. Enemies to lovers, though? It's just, I have to.
Vidofnir!
Ah, 'tis thee, little one. From above I did mistake thee for a nath. 'Tis well I
Nath, okay.
chanced to look again, or thou wouldst now be ash.
Dear Vidofnir, how I have missed you. Would that I had come sooner, and not out of dire necessity.
Thou art troubled. Speak that I might know thy plight. Thou wouldst have father admonish his brood brother.
I would end this war without further bloodshed.
How am I to believe thee, little one, when thine own companion beareth Nidhogg's stolen eye?
Have care, dragon, or I shall gouge out one of yours.
Okay, Instant chill. We are trying to be peaceful here. You are the one who participated on our peaceful solution thing. Don't back out now. You're already in too deep.
Yourself, sir. We are here on a mission of peace.
My sires will forbiddeth me from inviting discord to our home. 'Tis for this reason and no other that thou still drawest breath, knight.
Vidofnir, please. We must be allowed to convey our intentions to Hraesvelgar in person. With words
Hraesvelgar,
of our
okay.
own choosing. Grant us this favor, and open the way to Som Al.
Thou hast ever been welcome, little one.
Oop, I moved my mouse over way too far.
But I cannot grant thy wish. I am bound to remain here and protect my kin from the Nath's god.
The Nath have summoned a primal.
Pray excuse my forwardness.
But if we were to eliminate the threat to your territory, would you consent to Lady Izel's request?
Ha! Dost thou imagine thyself equal to the task? To succeed where dragons have failed? 'Tis beyond thee, mortal. But thou art welcome to try, nonetheless. Oh
shit. Finger slipped.
It would seem we have no choice but to make good on Alphino's offer. Why must our every bid for peace breed yet more war?
First time? So the Gnath have summoned their god, and thus the mystery of their newfound belligerence laid to rest. Are you not glad, Lady Iceheart? I thought you would applaud them for summoning a primal to further their own ends. After all, you did. I did not reach out to Saint Shiva to further my own ends. I desired her strength only to forge anew a peace between man and dragon. But what a fool I am to speak of peace with you, you bloodthirsty savage who murders without thought or compunction. Enough, I say. If the Gnath have truly brought forth their own deity from the Aether, we must face it together or watch our hopes fall apart. All now that fuck, I can't pronounce shit as Alphino. All now that rest upon the primal's upon this primal's defeat. But ere we think of confronting it, we must first study its origins. What is the nature of this god? What manner of faith sustains its existence? Yeah, I gotta give up on the voices. It's becoming a problem. My apologies. You're right, of course. Let us return to Tailfeather and consult with Marcachamp. He knows more of the Gnath and their culture than most. Yeah, hold up. Let me get this Aetherite. Damn, I got dragons I can just talk to over here? That's sick. Oh, I can't do anything with this one? Just teleport to it? Okay. Bum 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 bum. What is that? Is that a staff or is it a gun? Oh, back already, are we? Met with the Gnath, did you? What is it that you'd like to... Summon a primal, you say? Seven hells, well, I don't know... Well, I don't know bugger all about the Gnath religion, if I'm honest. Beyond their trading habits, I've never seen much... There's never seen much a point of asking. Shouldn't have been that hard to find out. From time to time, we barter with a small hive to the north and west of here, outcasts from the main tribe, from what I understand. I reckon they'd be willing to tell you about themselves if you give them the right incentives. That sounds promising. What exactly would a Nath consider to be the right incentives? Oh, nothing your average hunter couldn't scrounge up in a day or two. But seeing as you're in a hurry, you might want to divide the chores amongst yourselves. You'll want a good-sized jar of landtrap nectar, a basket of Kalem tree fruit, and always a Nath favorite, a generous portion of young Naka flesh. I shall gather the fruit, leaping to the lower branches of the forest. Giants should present little challenge to me. Then I shall collect the nectar, with Master Alphinaud's arcane assistance. And that leaves you to bring home the meat. You'll need to carve it from the smaller Nakas that live in the rivers. 3 hunks should be enough, I reckon. Shit. Once you've got everything together, you'll need to set down what we call a trading post. Here, I'll mark a spot on your map for you. You've been most kind, Master Marschamp. Well then, let us attend to our respective tasks and reconvene at the trading post. I can hardly answer the last one... that the last one's there's a rotten knock egg. Well, I'll always be there last because, like, that's how the game works. Damn. So you're saying I'm lame? You really mean that? You really think I'm an egg? I don't know what the fuck that joke was. Where was I going with that? Where was I? Okay. How do you... Is there a crossover point at all? Are you all, like, completely cut off from the other side? Is that what we're doing here? No, I gotta cross under this bridge. Okay. Broil them. Let's broil them. All right. I should finish out the quest for this class. I'll probably do it after we head back to Ishgard. And dead. Oh, it took the right side. Hell yeah. What did I say? What did I say? You called me lame. You called me an egg. I was able to gather a goodly amount of nectar. Goodly? Bro, what the fuck? Talk to a normal person. Who the fuck says goodly? A goodly amount of nectar from the land traps. Though I would not have known to harvest it without Illise's help. Do you have the Nakami? Splendid. I shall put this with Instein's fruit and assemble a suitably generous looking hamper for the Gnath. For the Nath. Because those pants are atrocious. Oh, it gets hidden under my gloves. Okay. Dead Hive Codex. Cloth sleeves of healing. Yeah, my stats are pretty good. Hold on. Let me check my character. Is there a piece of gear? Oh, I needed another ring. Yeah, because I need one with better stats on it than this current ring. Yeah, I normally just, like, get the shit from the auction house. Because, like, what else am I fucking gonna spend my gil on? Well, everything appears to be in order. Assuming no one has any objections to my choice of presentation, I shall place our offers at the trading post as instructed. Were I of the Nath, I think I would be suitably impressed. Well, how long must we wait? Should we have sounded a signal or some such? Calm yourself, Master Alfinod. Our offering has not gone unnoticed. They look so cool. I want more of these guys. Click, click. I think it won't pick up on the mic, so I won't fucking do it like a tongue click. It has been long since the hunters last came to trade, bearing gifts that filled the air with such delightful scents. Land trap nectar, Kalim tree fruit, and Naka flesh. What delectable foods you have brought for us. Our meager existence is enriched by your bounty. Come, hunters. Come to our hive if you would trade. Cramped and stifling our homes are, but rancid insects keep the... But rancid incense keeps the dragons at bay, Jesus fucking Christ. Cramped. Stifling. And horribly smelly. I love these guys. But better to live in stench than cracked and crushed by the dragon's jaws, yes? Come, come, it's not far. Take the claw. It's just a little late where I am. Well, relative to my life. Your presence has been announced to the storyteller. You must speak to our chosen leader in words, for we are Vath. We are the non-mind. Welcome to our hive, hunters. You have brought delicacies much sought after by our people, and we are much pleased. What would you have in return? Honored Elder, pray allow me to begin by thanking you for welcoming us into your home and accepting our humble offerings. My companions and I come in search of knowledge, specifically knowledge of your people's god. Knowledge alone, what strange hunters you are. But if it is words you desire, then words you shall have. The Vath, the non-mind. We are the Vath, the non-mind, and to speak is our fate. You will hear a tale of the Nath's god, of the one mind summoned into our midst. The one mind. These Nath who reside in the main colony. Yes, they are one, connected. But let us begin the story at its beginning. Some moons ago, a single dragon flew from the east, bleeding and weak. It fell from the sky into a hive where it was swarmed by my brethren. And with spear and spell and musket, the dragon was slain. So it's likely the one that fled the battle with my kinsmen. I should commend you for finishing the job. Dragons are fierce and terrible adversaries. The one mind would always cower their winged shadows behind when their winged shadows passed over the ground. But no longer they learned that a battle-weary Dravanian was easy prey. Thus did the one mind decide to heed the words of the black-robed men. Oh, the Asians. The one mind would call forth our god and unleash his blades upon dragons. The Dravanian lands would become Nath lands, and larger would grow our domain. But our god ever hungers. The price he demands in crystal far exceeds rewards for this war. We, the Vath, despise and revile his insatiable existence. I call upon the power of a primal for the greater good. Consciousness all the while that I... What? Conscious all the while that I do so at the grave cost of the land. But I reason that it is a necessary evil and willingly shoulder the burden of my sin. In suggesting that such crimes could be justified, you may argue I presume too much. But you must surely see that I'm aware of the magnitude of my transgressions. Not so are the Nath. They summon their deity for no greater purpose than to expand their dominion. To a scion of the Seventh Dawn, one sworn to eliminate the primal threat, the distinction you draw seems quite questionable at best, but the fact remains that my own grandfather risked unleashing the power of the 12 in an attempt to prevent the calamity. Thus, while I cannot condone your actions, I can at least understand them. Not so the Nath, as you so rightly put it. They truly seek naught but territorial gain, and I can only conclude that they are ignorant of the ruinous consequences of their god's insatiable appetite. The longer this primal is suffered to exist, the greater the suffering it will cause. It must be destroyed. How lightly you propose the destruction of this god, Master Alfinod. Alfino, sorry. I pronounced it right for so long, and I just fucked it up. A being whom we know not. Has it occurred to you that you may be sending the warrior of light to her death? No, you have the right of it, Anstian. It would seem that it is I who is guilty of presuming too much. Pray forgive me. Wait, you need not face this foe alone. Like her, I am blessed with the Echo's protection, and I may do battle without fear of primal influence. Let me bear this burden. Ha! Do you truly imagine yourself a second to the Warrior of Light? Remind me, how many primals have you faced, my lady? Not that it matters. We know not where this god resides, or how to challenge it. Unless you mean to pray until it appears. Ancien, I used to fuck with you. You're such an ass. You're such an ass. Anstine makes a valid point. Let us speak with the Vath, and learn how to best secure an audience with their deity. In this, at least, I may be of its assistance. The young lord certainly seems eager to prove his worth. We are Vath. We are not the non-mind. We do not hear the one mind's thoughts. We cannot predict their will. Put this idea from your mind, generous hunters. If you meet with our god, he will have your souls. Surely you are not so generous as that. You wish to meet our god, offer yourself as a sacrifice, and you will soon be brought before him. We would mourn the loss of such generous hunters, however. You are generous hunters, yes. Many gifts you have brought, but not enough for all Vath to enjoy. Maybe you could bring us just one more. I'm very fond of Naka flesh. Yes, the meat of young Naka would make a fine repast. Oh my god. We need to go out and fucking hunt more of these little shits? I would have grabbed more. Could have just told me. Why did we only hunt 3? I could have hunted like 4. I'm gonna broil him. About to get broiled. Like a crab. And that broil's gonna kill. I hope you like poisoned meat. I poisoned all of them, unfortunately. It's just the most efficient way to hunt. I seem to be fine whenever I eat, though. I hope I can just jump up here. Yeah! Hardcore parkour! We Vath enjoy our Naka flesh. Have you been out hunting yet? Another gift for the Vath, how unexpected. Yes. You'll have more words to... You'll have more of the words you strange hunters hunger for. Listen now. The senses of the one mind are enmeshed by the overmind. What one sees, all see. What one feels, all feel. Alert a single Nath, and the whole hive is alerted. To reach our god undetected is all but impossible. Well, I could have fucking told you that from context clues. You were right next to him. What? The Vathar want to allude to certain concepts without explanation, but I believe I'm beginning to grasp one of the few fundamentals. From what I understand, the king-like overmind sits at the center of the Nath society, and its presence somehow allows its subjects to communicate without need of word or gesture. These Nath, the one who inhabit the larger hive, are known as the One Mind, and it is by their combined will that the Primal was summoned. Those who reside in the smaller hive, however, are the Vath, the non-mind, who, for reasons that yet escape me, seem to have been excluded from the telepathic bond that connects their Nath counterparts. Thus are the Vath ignorant of the One Mind's thoughts and intentions. Well, yeah. And the nature of their own god. In summary, we've wasted our time. Not so, perilous as it may be, the Vath did furnish us with one certain method of approaching the Primal, as sacrifices. We should allow ourselves to be captured as in the environs of the colony. Oh, should we allow ourselves to be captured in the environs of the colony, the Nath will bring us before the deity to make an offering of our souls. Forgive me, but let us be clear about what you propose. You mean to say that you would deliberately provoke the Nath, surrender yourself that you might generously be termed their custody, and then wait until their god arrives to claim your soul? Aye, that fairly well describes my plan. Would you join me to second... You would join this... You would join me to second this endeavor, will you not? Judging by the great risks... I need water. My lips getting dry. My lips... They're dry. Withered. Turned to ash. All right, there we go. Would that I could fight at your side, Warrior of Light, but the power of the dragon is no protection against the Primal's influence. Forgive me, but I must remain here with Master Alfino. Then it is settled. You and I shall challenge the guards at the entrance of the colony. Once the hive is roused, we shall feign a brief show of resistance and then allow them to take us prisoner. There we go. Oh, there are ones here too? Those bastards. All right. How y'all doing? I'm just vibing here, playing some friggin' Final Fantasy. I think I'll be on for like another hour, and then I'll clock in for the night. Intruders, your lives are forfeit. Do we just need to give up now? Where do we need to give up? All right. There we go. The Overmind by now must be aware of our intrusion. Let us press on to the hive and ensure that we have our host undivided attention. Alright. So you didn't want to help? I thought you said you were going to have helping with stuff. Oh, apparently she was. Damn, she killed all of them in like 7 seconds? What the fuck? Oh, I might actually need to heal myself. No, never mind. Alright, take my Magitek Currents. Alright. Destination. That song was a vibe. That should be sufficient. We did not have our host's full attention before, but we must certainly have it now. Our audience with the Primal may be granted soon after our capture. Pray advise me once you've steeled your mind for the battle to come. You are prepared, then? Hold here. When the next Nath come, we will offer no resistance. Surrender, intruders. There is no escape. Enough. We surrender. We throw ourselves upon the mercy of your God. I assume there's a pun with muskets that I don't get because it's Japanese. It would seem they are eager to proceed. Good. When they take us before their lord, pray leave matters to me. If what I know of a summoning ritual holds true, I shall be well placed to act. Mark that sound of the river rushing through the ravine behind us, passing loud, is it not? I imagine the noise would serve to mask our escape, should we need to withdraw temporarily. But you are prepared, are you not? I hope so. If I were to be dragged away for sacrifice while you were haggling over the price of potions, I would not be amused. All right.
Now we have but to wait.
Why is this part voice acted now? Okay.
O Lord Ravana, master of the sacred blades, wrath of the colony, conqueror of the world, hear our prayer. Pray grant unto your devoted children the gift of your divine presence.
He comes.
Bro is swords. Okay, that's sick as fuck. That's actually the fucking raddest shit. While you were busy having sex, I was studying the blade.
All strength to the colony. Speak and I shall listen. Oh, glorious General, we have captured intruders and would make unto you an offering of their life's blood. These feeble fleshlings dared to invade Natlands.
Hear me, Lord Ravana. My companion and I did not come to contest your children's territory. We wished only to learn the reason you wage war against the dragons.
wouldst flirt with death merely to satisfy thy curiosity. Wherefore should the glorious conquests of the Nath concern thee so, Elizem? Ah, mayhap thine own kind struggle against the worms fareth poorly, and thou art desirous of a pact.
We crave no alliance, Lord Ravana. Only peace. We would bring an end to our war with the dragons. Yet so long as they remain embroiled in this conflict with your children, our gold shall remain out of reach. Never before have the Nath risen up in such numbers, and never yet with you at their head. Why do you lead them to war?
Bro, that's what he used chill with.
Thy question hath no meaning.
Yeah, like,
But to fight.
yeah, like this guy gets it. Like he gets his own ideals.
My children waited, gathering their strength in the shadow of thy ceaseless conflict. The Nath would see the Dravanians slain, and their territory secured. And by such fervent prayers am I now given form and purpose.
As I feared, your very existence is an obstacle to our goal. Since you are so fond of fighting, we challenge you, Lord of the Nath. And should we emerge the victors, I would have you swear to withdraw your soldiers from Dravanian soil.
Thou art bold indeed to risk thy fleshy hide so readily. Very well. I, Ravana, fourfold master of the blade, do accept thy challenge. But should I emerge the victor, I would have thee swear to serve in mine army till thy last breath is spent. Do you accept?
No, I'll just die. That's how this game works.
I do. And I believe the first bout is mine.
Shiva got some wild hair in this game. I forgot.
What is this? A god clad in flesh?
Is aught amiss, my lord? Thou wilt not break thy word, I trust.
Mine oath is unbending as steel, little goddess. Thy ruse will but add to mine enjoyment.
Floating around and shit. It's not over that quick. Our goat's got swords. He's built different. Damn. Damn.
I thought myself stronger. Mayhap with more crystals?
Damn. She threw. Did she get really stabbed or no?
Be thou god or maid, thou art nothing to me. And what of thee, mortal? Art thou warrior or craven?
Let's lock in. Let's fight him. Oh.
A warrior, then? Good! Mayhap thou will provide more sport than thy feeble companion.
Aw, they had to separate it into a dungeon so they could level limit you. Cowards. Cowards. Yeah, we'll leave you behind. Just gonna check something on my phone while I wait. Okay. Gonna be a little bit. Mainly because, like, there's a lot of healers in this game. There's a lot of DPS, not too many tanks. There we go. Bro has the most aura of any of the fucking primals. The most aura. All right. There we go. This is relatively calm music for just beating the shit out of this guy. All right. And Bio, and Aetherflow, and Sacred Soil, and Boreal. Oh, we floating?
Rejoice in the glory of combat! Unyielding of the earth!
There we go. Oh, this song fucks. All right. And he should die soon. There we go.
Thus does the sacred rite of combat proclaim the victor. I lay my blades at thy feet, child of man.
Sick. That was it? Okay.
You do not disappoint, warrior of light. Would that I had your skill in battle. I do begin to see why so many place their faith in you.
Bro, that was easy mode.
For all his savagery, I do not think Ravana one to break his word. Provided the dragons do not trespass upon Nath lands, they should have little to fear of the Primal's biting blades. We have done well, have we not?
Yeah, but
Come,
what if the...
let us return to Vidofnir and share these glad tidings.
I mean, like, if the Primal's still around, what of their tithes that they have to give? Like, did we just doom their people if the Primal didn't go away? I think the Primal went away, but like...
Once more you achieve the impossible, bringer of light. But with every mortal heart that succumbs to fear and fury, another voice is joined to the chorus, beseeching divine succor. At their bidding, warring gods will shake the firmament, and your world will be consumed in the swelling storm of chaos.
Wait, those lips are like ice hearts. Do you mean to tell me we have clones? Is this... there better not be fucking clones, god damn it. I just replayed fucking Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Never since we first fought have I seen you draw the full extent of your power, and never from afar until this day. You are a marvel to behold. Well, it's this time we rejoined our companions. They will be eager to hear of our tale and continue our journey. Alright, the beast does not have hops, and therefore we can run away. Do I have other titles now that I think about it? There we go. Gambler. Alrighty. Ah, there we go. Ah, insane hops. Insane hops. Oh god, my back. Ah. Lady Asal. Mabel, Lady Asal, thank the 12. Oh god. Ah. Lord Ravana, you say? How curious that the Voth never mentioned his name. Are you quite certain he'll keep his word? There was honor beneath his savagery. That we survived the encounter was all but a miracle I must attribute to Maple. I never did doubt you, Warrior of Light, unlike some. You were gone so long that Master Alphinaud here nigh lost his wits with worry. Fretting like a maid for her sweetheart he was. Einstein, was that truly necessary? Not truly necessary, but certainly true. What matters is that the primal is banished and our promise is fulfilled. We should return to Vidofnir without delay. Lest you forget, this was a means to secure an audience with the worm Heavensward Vulgar. Harus Vulgar. Nidhogg's minions will not be halted by idle chatter. Come now, we must make every moment count. You are unkind, Enstian. For all his experience and intellect, Alphinaud is still but a boy. Shall we be on our way to fix the Angsttrien then? I would not have the dragons think that we have forgotten our bargain. Okay. Oh, okay. Man, these areas are sure inconvenient to navigate without flight. Thou art returned, little one. Hast thou abandoned thine ill-conceived contest with the Nath? Nay, my friend, we return in triumph. By Maple's hand was this beastman god, Lord Ravania, laid low. In his overconfidence, the Primal swore to withdraw his followers from your lands in the event of his defeat, a promise that he will keep. The Nath will trouble you no longer. The deity is slain then. How didst thou contend with his biting blades? But the particulars matter not. Thou hast fulfilled thy promise, and I shall fulfill mine. Attend me, mortals. Hie you unto the deepest reaches of the morn. There you shall find the halo, the altar from which you may begin your ascent to the summit of Salm Al. But be fairly warned, the minions of Nidhogg shall not lightly suffer your presence on that sacred mount. I don't know why I'm hiccuping. By your struggles within the cavern, I shall judge your party possessed of sufficient fortitude to proceed. We shall not disappoint you, Vidofnir. If memory serves, the Cavern of Morn is entered from the second floor of the central tower. Let us begin the climb. Oh, am I dumb? Oh, this way, okay. Okay. God, I love this primary track. Like the leitmotif in this. Seeing all these dragons is sick. Is there music up here? Or no? I know there's this banger track, but... Damn, this motherfucker got a motorcycle. Am I a fool? Yep, I'm a fool. So I have to navigate my way up through this. Okay, so... No, because it doesn't get any higher from here, so what? What am I doing? Am I dumb? Am I a fucking idiot? All right. Yeah, this guy's going through it too. Ah, you tricky fool. No, I'm a fool. I'm still a fool. I'm still an idiot. What the fuck? How do you advance? So clearly that's not the path. Is there a path over here? Yep, there is. It's a very thin path. Okay. I'm one of those people that needs yellow paint. I'm, like... I actually love yellow paint in games because it makes it so I could just play the game instead of, like, wandering around aimlessly for, like, hours. Oh, brother followed me. No? I gotta make my way back up. Shit. Or is that correct? This is new paths. Nope, I just loop back around. Fuck. I'm really far away now. This is horribly confusing to navigate. Maybe it's because my experience with other games that I'm, like, thrown off by it, but... like, maybe it's more straightforward than I'm giving it credit for, but, like, games typically give you more confusing paths than this when you're, like, doing a fucking trial or whatever. It's, like, not straightforward, and then it is, I guess. God, Why did you aggro to me so late? Bro, I was like 50 feet away from you. I was already in the next fucking state when you got angry at me. Okay, am I like an idiot? Did I just like pass by an obvious fucking way? God. No, this is correct, I think. What am I to do? The Cavern of Morn? Okay, where is that? Am I a fucking fool? Or do I... No, I think I was going the right way. No, this can't be the right way. You're not supposed to take that much fucking fall damage on the right way. That seems ridiculous. I'll have to look up a fucking guide on how to get through here, because I don't know. I'm like genuinely lost. Okay. Okay. Go down the short ramp to enter Norn. Okay. Well, Morn. Okay. Oh, I had to fucking get off on here. Then cross the round hall where S dwells. Escas. Short ramp. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. That shit's gonna make me crash out. All right. Jeez. Okay. I'm glad we're finally out of here. Jesus Christ. That's a sick as fuck statue. Holy shit. Well done, little one. As promised, I shall open the way to Salm's Alm Summit for thee and thy companions. Heed me now, children of man. The domain you seek to enter hath not seen visitors of your kind in nigh 1,000 years. Though I freely grant you passage, your presence will not be welcomed. To my kin, this mountain is revered as holy ground and resting place of both, where you, the minions of Nidhogg, during your ascent. For 'tis certain they shall make great offense at your intrusion. We are grateful for your warnings, gentle Vidofnir. My final words are for thee, Dragoon. I care to have the stolen power you wieldest in check, lest it breed further despair. Einstein? The way is open. Let us not tarry here. A moment. Shall we blindly forge on, knowing the dangers that await us? Tiamat herself is said to guard this peak. I fear not Nidhogg's consort. Any dragon foolish enough to bar our path shall feel the sting of my lance. Spoken like a true butcher. Need I remind you that we are to come to parley a peace? Let us be clear, heretic. 'Twas to save Ishgard and her people that I first lent my support to this doubtful venture, and 'tis for their sake that I shall go to speak with Helvesker. I said nothing of Tiamat. Should the opportunity present itself to rid my people of one of their deadliest enemies, I shall take it. It is my duty as an Azure Dragoon. You are beyond redemption. We will accomplish nothing by bickering. If we are to meet with, Heavensward, our path leads up the mountain. We shall defend ourselves if attacked, but avoid conflict whenever possible. What other choice do we have? All right. Well, I'll leave you guys here for tonight. Pretty good stream. We got a lot done. Tomorrow, we're going to be streaming more Hollow Knight. And we're going to be streaming a bit more FF14 in the afternoon. So the Hollow Knight stream will be at, if I recall, 4 a.m., 4:15 EST. With a little while for me to like get everything ready. And the FF14 stream will be at 4 p.m. Is that right? No. 5 p.m. Wait, why did I say 5 after 4? 3:15 EST. Or is it... No, it's 2:45 EST. I forget what the schedule is. I gotta look it up. I just said a bunch of numbers, and I feel like an idiot. So, let me get the actual times. Oh, I didn't plan an afternoon stream. I didn't schedule one. What a fool. Yeah, 3:45 a.m. for EST for Hollow Knight. And the Final Fantasy Heavensward should be racking my brain. It would be 2:45 p.m. I think. I do a thing on Fridays that cannot be taken away, so that's what I'll be doing. I'll probably play the Metal Gear Solid expansion on Sunday. Because it shouldn't be too long. I should be able to get that done in like a 4-hour stream. But yeah. I'll see y'all later. You all have a good night. And yeah. Let's end it off. OBS, go away.